What's going on, guys? Back at you with another Super Bowl film study. Super Bowl 40, Steelers, Seahawks. Let's get it started right off the gate. With these, we already did the intro, so we saw how these players and coaches looked. It looks like Holmgren looks a little, and I guess Brian Billick over here, he looks the same. They're both looking neutral right now. It's hard to say right now. Let's see if they show anything more. And, yeah, they look neutral right now. They're not really showing anything. It's not like Mike Tomlin where he's just flat out just smiling in our faces. He's showing a little fervor and holding back. Look at this. Neither coach is showing their hand. It even looks like Holmgren looks like the happier one at the moment, but we know he loses. But he may just be happy to be there. Do they return the kickoff? Because I don't want to watch the kickoff. Yeah, they don't return it. So let's start up. We need to line up. I can't be watching all this. These film studies take forever as it is. Drops back. All right. So right out of the gate, looks like the center just doesn't do what he's supposed to do. He veers off right. Watch the center. The center backs off and then doesn't block anyone, and then 53 comes right through. They're going to call a penalty probably to bail him out. All right. Personal foul. What is it? On the offense. All right, next play. 3rd and 1. Wide open. I don't know what Palomalu's doing. They're in a cover 3, obviously. If Palomalu's dropped down, well, they could be in man too. But I don't know why 24 left the dude wide open like that. So that's what you get. Next play. Drop back. Pump fake. All the time in the world. 2 guys on him and no one makes a play. How about that? We see that all the time, don't we? Seems like all the coverage is there, but no one can make a stop. Oh, yeah. So, next play. Pump fake. Throws it. Let's see what happens here. What the hell did the defensive back just do there? The defensive back, McFadden, was in position to make this play. He's in front right there. He's in great position. Number 20. He's in great position. What does he do here? It looks like he tries to lean on this guy and completely just botched it. And then he falls, and then that guy just doesn't catch it. Because he's not supposed to catch it. That should have been a catch, honestly. They could have called pass interference, too, on the lean. But they did not. And the field goal is true. All right, hopefully they don't show us another kickoff. All right, Big Ben in his prime. All the time. Guy came through last second. Randall L., nice catch. The defensive back really didn't try to bat the ball down. See, he's right there. He could have ripped through it, but he, taps it and then moves his hand off instead of continuing to fight to rip it out. That's a lot of what a defensive backs do these days instead of just making the play, just to make it seem like they were there. It happens all the time, guys. There's a lot going on there. It's a reverse to Hines Ward. Let's see if this guy makes the tackle. and he pushes him out. That could be a penalty. He brought him to the ground. Nowadays, that could be a penalty, but back then, they probably let that slide. Play action. Drops back, throws it. Underthrown and caught. Yeah, this was just an underthrow, guys. Because if you look right here, if he can get this ball here, it's a touchdown. Anywhere past the 15-yard line is a touchdown. Because look at the receiver. He has to come back to the ball. The corner is 2 yards off of him, so he was beat. But he just underthrew him. He should have just thrown it as hard as he could, you know. The worst that happens is it's incomplete. But okay. Somehow they got the ball back. I guess the Seahawks did nothing with it. Because I got the highlights. It doesn't show every single play. Big Ben flips it out. Hines Ward, nice play. I remember this was a boring Super Bowl now that I think about it. Got a blitzer right here. It's a strong safety. They bring a guy in the block. Guy doesn't really blitz in. And wide open on a post. They're just caught in a cover 3. Throws it in between the zones. I'm just waiting for some slot plays to see where the rigging happens. Right now I haven't seen anything too crazy. So far it seems, okay. There's been a couple plays that are questionable, but nothing as outrageous as we've been seeing lately. We've been seeing a lot of stuff lately. He drops back again. Look at it. All right, let's take a look at the left tackle here. Let's look at his technique, how he just let this guy through. Look, already he's beat. Let's see what he does, though, the whole time. Watch the left tackle. Let's see what he does. Left tackle. All right, so right away, the left tackle, it's a pass play, but it's a play action, so it's rough. That's what I don't like about play action, because it puts the lineman in a run first, and then they get pass blocking. So it's tough to go from a run block to a pass block stance. And that's what happens. He goes forward as this guy's going forward, and then he has to start backpedaling. So it's just very hard to do that. And then he just gets beat. If they did a regular pass play instead of a play action run, they would have had a lot more time. That was not a good time for the play action run right there. I think they should have just done a straight drop back. So then that would have let the tackle just immediately drop back. See, you see how this time he goes back right away? That's what they needed to do last time to give him the leverage, but they didn't want to. It was probably part of the script. They're like, yeah, you can't call any good plays right now. Look at Big Ben just still being a passer. And now he throws it up. What happens here? Of course it's caught. Let's look at the great effort on the defender. The defender gives the effort of the century, right? Let's look at the defender right next to the guy, and he makes a great no play, right? Look at this. Look at him. He's right here. The ball is here. He's right there. Like, he's completely in position to make a play. Completely. It doesn't look like he's trying to run. Why is he diving? He shouldn't have dove. He should have just kept running at it. So he dives, but not really. He kind of like half-ass dives and goes into him. He could have picked that off. But I guess he wasn't trying to. That wasn't the aim. The aim was to let him catch it and tackle him. That was always the aim. All right, so there we go. Let's see the blocking on this. Center. Huh? Why did it? Okay. I remember this. Why didn't they just hand it off to Jerome Bettis? You have Jerome Bettis and you're letting your quarterback run it in. I don't think they call this a touchdown. This gets called back, I think. Yeah, they're going to run this replay 50 times. So we're going to move up. Yeah, they called it a touchdown. And they get the ball back because that was halftime. All right. Let's break this run down, guys. In the NFL, it is so hard to break and run unless guys aren't doing what they're supposed to do. So right here, 4 down linemen. This guy should be head up on the line, so he's kind of misaligned. And these guys are on 2 different planes. They're just misaligned, honestly. They're not really lined up to stop this play. Honestly, this guy, they should be shifted over. This guy should be on the edge, and these 2 should be the linebackers, honestly. They're misaligned completely because now they're going to the strong side, and there's nothing there. There's no edge on the other side. So they flip-flop the defense, and they don't shift over. Almost on purpose. See how this guy moves over? He's supposed to come up. And then this guy's supposed to shift over. So what's going to happen now? Look at this guy. Gets blown off the ball 2 yards. So he's dead 2 rights. That hole is going to be humongous. The tackle pushes the end inside, who's supposed to have outside contained, so he completely screws up. And then the guard pulls, kicks out the backer who was supposed to be head up on the line. So now that leaves him one-on-one with the safety. Let's see what happens. Goes right by him. The safety just over-pursues, doesn't really try to make a play, and then you have 99 diving at nothing. Oh, he didn't dive. He just goes for nothing. And then look at 35, takes a crap angle. You ain't catching this guy. He's gone. And that's how running plays happen. Long running plays happen because the defensive linemen didn't do their job. If a defensive tackle gets driven back 2 yards to the left and the defensive end crashes inside and gets washed down, it's going to be a big run. I'm sorry. Especially if you have a guard coming around kicking out whatever is left over. It's going to be one-on-one with the safety every time. That's just simple grade A football. Like, I don't even understand how that could have happened. I mean, I understand it. We all know the NFL's fake. That was just a rigged play, a slop play. That's what we call them, slop plays. It was so sloppy. Look at this. Look at 31. What are you doing? Look at 31. Get 86 pushed off and they didn't call it. I just saw it. He pushed off at the top of the route and they did not call it, guys. I saw that. Is that Cam Chancellor? Is that oh no, I was about to say, is that a young Cam Chancellor? I don't know who a Herndon is. I don't know who that is. But this dude got pushed off on and had to deal with it because Hines Ward is the star in the game, not him. They're doing it again. They're kicking out with the guard. If he gets this block here, Willie Parker could be gone. He gets the block right through the hole. Oh, that's Jerome Bettis this time. All right, let's take a closer look at how this run play actually worked. All right, so again, the defensive tackle is getting driven back. That's never a good thing. This guy's supposed to be fighting to at least stay in neutral, but now he's getting pushed back. Everyone's getting pushed back except for this guy because I don't think anyone blocks that guy. That's the only reason he's not getting pushed back because he's a free guy on that side. So all 3 of these guys are going to get washed away. This guy's going to get kicked out by the guard. And then this guy, let's see what 51 does. 51 completely goes to the wrong side. So he's out of the play. Complete idiot. Now the guard just kicks him out. Alan Faneca. Legend. See, 51, you see what happens? If he didn't do that, he would have been able to make that play. Wait, what the hell's going on? All right, I don't know why that happened. But look at 51. 51, if he just did what he was supposed to do, see? If he just stayed in the middle, if he stayed right here, he would have made the play. But he went all the way inside to vacate that hole to give him the first down. Because this game is about Hines Ward and Jerome Bettis. Don't you forget it. Jerome Lettuce Bettis. Yeah, no one calls him that. That just sounded nice. All right, drops back. Wide open over there, number 80. I saw it too. Me and Ben both saw it at the same time. Because look at how this guy's playing it. He's flat-footed. Look, This guy right here is flat-footed. Like, you should be backpedaling and let your feet... See, right when he stopped and geared his feet. Watch. I'm going to tell you right when he got messed up. Watch where he gears his feet down. Right there. So right there, he stops his feet. Number 80 sees it, and Ben sees it. So right now, he stops his feet, and he's going to run into the pick. So now he can't even... See, that little bump into his teammate is all they needed, and that's all it takes. Touchdown. Unless he underthrew it. He underthrew it. That was on Ben, guys. Bro, come on. Come on, guys. There is no way that this should be intercepted. Like, Ben, what are you doing? Why isn't he just throwing it up here? He threw it right to the guy. The only place you shouldn't have thrown it was underneath. You should have thrown it high. Oh, yeah. This was on purpose, guys. This is completely on purpose because they can't let them go up 21-3. Now, this is a turning point in the game to make it a closer game. That's all this is, guys. And then he gets clipped. Let's see if they call that. I was waiting to see what was going to happen with that. This dude completely pushes him in the back. Let's see if they call it. That's a clip. He had his right hand on the number 7. That's a clip all day. And then let's look at the returner. Just slow down and let the guy catch him. Like, what? Look at the returner. He slows down. Like, this is a touchdown. What are you doing? You're letting a lineman catch you. Like, why do you run that way? You should have ran to the sideline. Just go to the sideline. And then he ran inside. Like, what are you doing? Did you guys see that? Like, why would you just go to the sideline? He cuts inside and goes back out, but runs into his guy. Watch. Like, why do that? Why'd you run into him? Just go to the outside on the sideline and you score. But he does that. It slows him down. Now he slows down himself, and then the receiver gets him. Like, come on, bro. You know damn well you could have scored. You weren't trying to. That makes no sense. That was a slop play. Ben threw it on purpose, and then the guy stopped on purpose. Like, that play was just completely sloppy. And play action, wide open, of course. Of course. Play after that. So basically, that just tells me the NFL just called this up. Like, all right, throw an interception, get down, and let them score. That's what the NFL did. They're in a cover 2, because I could tell by the way the corners are playing. They're in a deeper cover 2. They drop. It could be cover 4 as well. All right, so what is this safety doing? This safety is way too close to the hash, because the middle linebacker takes the middle guy. The safeties have to help on the outside guys, so he should be... Polamalu should have been on this, honestly. He should have seen that. So I just don't understand. And where's the corner? Where's the left corner on this side? I need to see where he is. Left corner is shallow. I mean, I guess he's doing his job. If they're in cover 2, no one threatens your zone, you drop back as far as you can. So let's see where the corner ends up. The corner is right there. Yeah, the corner has to take that in cover 2. But this is the safety. The safety should have seen that the whole way. Because the middle linebacker has the middle hole. He would take deep middle. Because the safeties can't really be there. The right safety would help out over there. And look at the right safety. He's out of position. He's supposed to be over here. So these safeties are completely just misaligned to allow this touchdown. And you're in a cover 2 and you're nowhere to be found. Come on, bro. The average fan wouldn't know that, though. They wouldn't know that they vacated a zone and played cover 2 completely wrong. It just looks like guys were wide open. Let's see how they interpret this. I want to see how the announcers interpret this cover 2. They run a smash route. It's basically a smash. The only difference is this guy would run a hitch and then a post. A smash, that's a day 1 route. So all that happens is the corner would take that and the safety should be taking this. That's it. That's all that would happen. See, right there, they get confused. The corner... Oh, I see what happened. The corner fucked up. They fucked up, guys. So what should have happened is... I'm going to tell you right now what should have happened. See how these guys are coming? So this corner should have passed this guy to him, and this guy should have came right to the corner. They should have passed the guys to each other. They completely misplayed that. They played man technique instead of playing their zone. They probably were told to do this on purpose. And then both guys take the inside guy. So that tells me somebody didn't do their job. So the guy goes inside. Yeah, it's the corner because you could see Palomalu tried to go back and he saw the guy didn't let him go, so he tried to chase that guy. So it's the corner's fault. It's not Palomalu. Because I saw Palomalu fall step and try to fix the mistake. Once he sees the guy coming inside, you can see him take a step back. He's like, oh shit. Because he thinks he has to take that, and he sees the corner is leaving this guy open. So he's just like, oh shit, I got to go get this guy because this guy over here made a mistake. That's all that happened. The corner completely botched the play. They messed up. And then Palomalu can't get around. He really just lets it, though. At that point, it's like, it's over. But Palomalu knows that's not his fault. It's the corner's fault. Like, what are you doing? You're not playing cover two properly at all. That was not man. Even if that wasn't man because Palomalu was never manned up on that other guy. The corner just decided to take the guy instead of just passing him off. He literally would have had an interception right in his lap. This is something else. Play action. Gets thrown down. How does this guy get right through? Casey Hampton, right? Let's see who does not block him. The biggest guy on the field. Slowest guy on the field. Just pushes him. Hands to the face, not called. Did you guys see that? Dude, this center literally just shoved this guy's head back and they didn't call it. And see, that's what I mean. The NFL just does whatever they want. They just do whatever they want. Whatever team they need to win, they let them get away with anything. With murder. Hands to the face, it doesn't matter. Kick him in the nuts while you're at it. It's absurd. What's going on here? All right. Hasselback throws it right to the other team, guys. Guys, you need to understand how fake this is because Matt Hasselback is very accurate, and he's in the Super Bowl. No quarterback would just throw this to the other team. He had no pressure in his face. He can step into the throw, and he throws it right to the other team. It wasn't even close. Literally 5 yards away from this guy. Not even close. Right to the other team. They had to give that away. That's all that was. They had to give a turnover away. You guys still believe this stuff is real? Hopefully you're catching on. Either way, I got you. I got plenty more coming. We got the whole next year. Next year is going to be the year where you guys really see it. All right, here we go. Nice push away on the tackle because he saw he overran. The left tackle tried to do the same thing, but it looks like it wasn't successful. Oh, it is. It is. It looked like it didn't work. And then Ben gets the first. Keeps the clock moving. Oh, this is a reverse pass. Ben makes a block. Nice block. Always good when your quarterback can do that, as long as he doesn't use his throwing shoulder. So you're telling me that Randall L. has a better arm than Ben Roethlisberger? This is a high school quarterback right here. And remember that terrible interception that Ben threw? He used his right shoulder. What an idiot. He threw it on the run, too. That's a nice ball for a receiver. But look at the DB. He completely just misplayed that on purpose. Look at his angle. Look at the safety's angle, guys. You just let a receiver out-angle you. Look at those. Right here. Watch this safety. His angle should be over here. He should be going towards the 10-yard line. The numbers of the 10, that should be his aiming point. Look where he goes. Well, wasn't a bad. He should have taken a sharper angle. He didn't do it. When you don't do it, that's what you get. That's a touchdown. So I guess they wanted Hines Ward to be the hero. Well, I don't guess. I know. They want to show this again, and we just want to get to the next play. All right, here we go. Matt steps up in the pocket. What's he going to do? Fakes someone out? Well, really, the guy just fell. Another guy falls. They're probably going to let him score again, I feel like. That's not a fumble. He was down. He was down, guys. Let's be honest. Lesby. Bro, let's be honest, bro. Are they still challenging this? What are we challenging here? We know damn well this guy was down. Like, clearly the guy was down. Like, let's be honest. All right, here we go. They wasted all that time to challenge that. That's just to give the guys a break. So basically, they did that to give the guys a break and to formulate how they want the last 40 seconds to play out, obviously. 46 some odd seconds. Wide open. At this point, they're just letting him catch the ball. This is actually a good strategy. Let them catch it. You tackle them. Waste time. That's what I would do, too. Even if they score, it means nothing. You want the time to waste. Because if they get the onside kick, you don't want them to have any time. That's really what it is. It's the clock. It's all about the clock at this point in the game. Nothing else matters. This was a very boring Super Bowl, to say the least. Quick route. Right to 86. Can he get out of bounds? Nope. That was a terrible play call. I don't like that one. You call a 2-yard pass to get out of bounds. Why? What's the point of that? I just don't understand the point. Like, Matt, what is the point of that? 6 seconds. Catches it. Obviously, how convenient is this? Let's see if he catches it. I thought he caught it. Let's see. How is it that there's 4 guys in that area and not one of them can stop this from happening? Who's that? Brian Finneran? Actually, I don't know who that is. For some reason, I thought that Hasselbeck had one more play on the goal line. I thought Hasselbeck had one more play and got stopped on the goal line. Was that another game? 3 seconds. Yeah, I think that was another game. Oh, yeah, okay. Thanks for watching, guys.